Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a full flip through of my completed December daily album from 2021. So first off, I do want to let you guys know that I used a Life Crafted album. I'm pretty sure that this is one of the newer colors, I think it was called Pistachio. So that's from Citrus Twist, of course. And then inside we used mainly the Holiday Magic collection from Pink Fresh Studio. There's a few printable cards in here as well from In a Creative Bubble. And then for all of the titles that you're going to see throughout, that is the Apollo stamp set from Feed Your Craft. And I have the upper, lower, and numbers for that one. Then all of the sequins that you see on my desk and in the album are from Inner Creativity Shop. I'll link them below. And all of the pom-pom trim and fun things like that are just from Joann's. So I think that's it. I wanted to cover everything at the beginning in case you guys were curious. But now let's just dive right in. So first off, I called this a December daily, but it actually isn't daily. I didn't even number anything. These are just different stories and different things that I wanted to document that happened throughout the holiday season. So first off, here's my title page. I used a lot of different pieces of ephemera, mostly from Pink Fresh Studio. I got all of the die cut packs and sticker sheets and all that kind of good stuff. I had a cute little paper clip here at the bottom, so I put everything on vellum, stapled it to the top, and then when you flip up, it just reveals a picture of our big silver tree that I love so much. And then just have the paper clip, and that just helps keep it in place and hopefully help it to get like damaged as it's moved around. So the first story is basically this selfie of me, and I was all decked out in my Christmas gear, ready for the season to start. Used a lot of the die cut pieces and puffy stickers up here to create a little garland with some baker's twine. So I really like the way that that turned out. And I love mixing and matching the different page protectors, some inside the pocket, some outside. So these are two of the cards from In a Creative Bubble that I added in with a little bit of like welcoming in the season type journaling. Then on the other side, I decided instead of documenting our Christmas decorations in the same way that I typically do, I chose a few of my favorite Santas that we have and documented them. So once again, I just kind of stamped out a title and used an In a Creative Bubble card. And then I love this Santa, first of all. This guy has been around since I was a kid, and it's like a blow mold Santa. Then I have just a cute one from, I think, Target, and a couple vintage finds from either like thrift stores or from Etsy. So I liked telling that little story. I used the page protector that's kind of the size of an Instax mini picture that you can get from In a Creative Bubble as well. And I cut my paper into little tags. Then on the back, we are documenting Christmas music. So I didn't have a ton to say this year either. I didn't listen to a ton of Christmas music, but I did do kind of like a little cluster over here. There was a die cut that said Christmas playlist, so I thought that was perfect. And then I just printed off a few of my favorite like little records and albums that we listened to and added them right here to the back. Added some pom-pom trim. I love this size. It's so perfect in these albums, and I think it just really gives it like a little bit of something fun on the sides. So I love this little story that I added in. One day I asked Will a few questions and then I answered them on the other side. So I just included a full-size photo. So I print these off at about 4x8 to add in here. And it's just outside the page protector. I use the adhesive strips from Citrus Twist to add them in, which is really nice because then you don't have to punch holes in your photos or your ephemera. And then this is one of the Citrus Twist tags that you can buy that fit really well in here. And I just covered it up and made it my own, but it says Will's Holiday Faves. So I asked him favorite Christmas song. He said Feliz Navidad, sung by Meatwad from Aqua Teen. Least favorite Christmas song, Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. Favorite Christmas movie, Christmas Vacation. Favorite holiday snack, Oreo truffles. And what do you want for Christmas? Home Depot gift card. So there you go. Decorated a little. And then on the back we have mine. So same thing. He snapped a picture of me in the same spot wearing our Santa hats. So my favorite Christmas song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I've got to say that was really hard. I don't really have a favorite. So that's definitely tied with many other. I love Christmas music. Least favorite Christmas song, Christmas Shoes. Favorite Christmas movie, Home Alone. Favorite holiday snack, spinach dip. And what do you want for Christmas? Fuzzy Crocs. And I'll be happy to report that we both got what we wanted for Christmas. So So that is that little story, which I think is really cute. I love having like both of us here with the questionnaire in the middle. I think that's fun. I haven't done that before, but I've seen a lot of those that people will add to their albums, and I'm really glad that I did that. So this one, I wanted to add in a larger photo. So I basically created this little flip out, and then it'll house this really large photo. So this is a house that I see like every other week whenever I am driving. And so I really wanted to document it because it's this house with like 30 or 40 blow ups. So it's really incredible. So I just stamped, now that's what I call Xmas Spirit, and added a little bit of journaling. And I love that I was able to kind of cut this photo up, and I just used some paper and created hinges so that I could put that right in here. And then I have a little Velcro piece right here to keep it closed. Then here I just kind of used a piece of transparency to keep this pocket open, and added a little piece of like a die cut here. And then I made it into like a tag looking at the top so we could add some pretty ribbon. And then I used one of the Integrative bubble cards there with some trim along the side. And then on the back, I'm basically documenting puppy chow. So we made puppy chow a ton this year. We made it for us here at my house. My parents made it. I made it for gifts, all kinds of stuff. So lots of puppy chow this year. And I told that little story here, another full-size photo. Then sometimes if the pages were a little hard to like turn, or if they kind of stuck together in any way, I would add these little Avery index tabs. So I just get those right off of Amazon, and then I just stamped the sides and made them cute. My next story is a full page photo. So I just printed this off and then cut it in half and added it in. So this is all about how me and my mom went to see Gremlins in the drive-in. So I took a picture while we were there, and then I decided to add this title to the top where there was like a lot of blank space. So it says, Gremlins was so fun and violent. So I hadn't watched Gremlins in forever, and I forgot just how violent that movie is. But it was really fun to go with my mom, and that's a tradition that we like to do when they play throwback movies here locally at our drive-in. So the next one, I just decorated the back page to say Merry Wolfmas. And then I have these 2x2 pockets that are with the Integrative bubble, Citrus Twist, with the Citrus Twist page protector packs, and you can get these little 2x2s. So I printed off a lot of little pictures of us from our photo shoot of trying to get a good family photo, added in some, pattern paper and cute stuff like that, and added more to the other side. So I thought that that was really cute. And I loved adding the outtakes as well, because those are always super fun, and, I love looking at those later. My next story is about how me and my mom did a gingerbread house. And so this picture was just a little too wide, because if I printed it off at the 4x8, it would cut off a ton of the house. So I just printed it off as a 6x8 and then trimmed it, and then just added in another little hinge so that you can see the entire gingerbread house. So I thought that was pretty cute, decorated it, and then we're good to go. My next story is all about our Advents. So this year, we all had Advent calendars around here. So this looks like a little present. And when you open it up, I have this larger photo that I kind of had to piece together, but I think it works. And these are the Advents that I made for Will, my dad, me, and my mom. So Will had like a vegan jerky Advent. My dad had truffles. My mom had like beauty products mostly, and then I did the Pipsticks sticker Advent. So that was really fun, and I made those for my parents and Will. So I love how you just kind of like open that up and can see it. And then over here I have my journaling and everything about, what they got and all that kind of stuff. And then over here, this was all about the milestone of getting to 50 patrons over on Patreon. So that was really exciting for me this month. And this is a photo of our ugly sweater crafty Zoom that we did throughout the month. So yeah, as just a little shameless plug here, that I do have a Patreon account, and we did work on this album all throughout the month. So I do a lot of process videos. The link is below if you want to read about all the perks and everything. But yeah, we've done October daily, Thankful 30, and December daily, and this month we are doing a 12x12 travel album. So super fun stuff, and we always have a Zoom every month. So I had to document that. We have a little sequin pocket here at the bottom with some of the inner creativity sequins. Then on the other side, I wanted to document these two throwback photos that I found of my mom and my aunt at Christmas, and they lived in Hawaii, so I decided to title it Mele Kalikimaka, and then added my little story over here to the 3x4 cards. Then here, throughout the season, I knew I wanted to do something like this where I took the 2x2 squares and kind of created like little spaces for real life ephemera, which I love to add into my album. So I was just saving little things throughout the month, and then cut them out to be 2x2s and place them into the little pocket. So I thought that that was pretty cute. So over here, I just basically tell the story about how me and my mom got everything wrapped, about how I got out all my Christmas cards and all that kind of stuff. And then here's little Xmas bits is what I called it. So we have the stamps that we use, the doggy toys that they got, little pieces of some of the Christmas cards. This was from Minted, which is where I did our Christmas cards. Over here, this was from Will's vegan jerky. And here's one of the stamps that we use. So I love adding those little things in every year. So then here, this is actually the Patreon Christmas card that I sent out. There's a Happy Mail tier where you can get mail. So that's what that is. And then this was kind of like our family and friends Christmas card that we did. And on the back of this one, I decorated it and added in my journaling, which goes with like Christmas movies. So what I decided to do was I did another one of the little tags, and then I stamped out the title Eating Junk and Watching Rubbish, and then you can pop this up, and I have a little Christmas tree that I created using all of the Christmas movies that I watched this season. So I thought that that was pretty fun. And then that just pops right back in, and then I have some journaling over there. Then for this story, this was about how I saw two of my best friends and my friend Casey's little baby, Andy, over the holiday. So I called it Little Xmas Angel, and I added in this cute little tag that says holiday baking and has a little quote on the other side. And then I have these three photos. But what I thought was fun about this is you can pop up each picture, and it will reveal a second photo along with a little bit of journaling. So I think this is really fun. We made cookies, and then you can just pop up all of the pictures and they will reveal, additional photos. So this is a pretty fun way to get in a lot of pictures into a really small space. So love that one. Added more pom-pom. And now we're nearing the end. So this is actually like Christmas Eve, Christmas time. So this is my parents' tree with all of the presents under it. And what I decided to do here was I just fussy cut out some of these little like peppermint ornaments from the Pink Fresh Holiday Magic collection, and I used my stamp sets to number them, and I just added in some of our favorite gifts that we got over the season. So got a lot of fun things. Will got me a Cricut machine, which was exciting. We got my dad an Apple Watch. We got an ice cream maker, all kinds of fun things. So I just kind of put those there so I could remember that, and it's also in a tag shape. And then here, the last little story, I have this picture of truffles that I had made, Oreo truffles. So I just adhered that to the back of the tag as like a full-size photo and added lots of good cheer as my title. And then once again, I did a little interactive page here with two of the 3x4 cards from In a Creative Bubble. And then you just kind of pop this down, and then you can pop this up and see more photos. So I did a kind of filler card, and then there is a picture of me and Will, and then a picture of me and my mom with the Crocs that we got, and then my journaling is down at the bottom. So I thought that that was pretty cute way to add more photos and journaling and everything. And then we simply have a cute little quote on the back. So that's it. So I'm really super happy with my album this year. I think it is really cute, and I like the little interactive pieces. A lot of it has to do with this collection from Pink Fresh Studio. The Holiday Magic is right up my alley and was so fun to me. I love red and green, but I also really love the kind of non-traditional colors like the pinks and the yellow. I love when Christmas collections have a pop of yellow. So that was, just a really fun thing to work with. So had a blast. This is definitely my favorite December daily that I've worked on before. I love last year's, but this one is just so fun. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, I will have my Patreon information below if you would like to check it out. If you sign up at any time, you can always also cancel at any time, and you'll have access to all of the previous videos that I've made for the past few months, not only this current month. So give it a try if you are interested for kind of like more perks and extra content from me. But otherwise, guys, if you like this video, please give me a like. Please also consider subscribing, and I will be back at you super soon with another video. Thanks, y'all. Bye.